chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there, you can have an underlying fear after you go through narcissistic abuse and with the narcissist involved in your life and you go separate ways. You can have an underlying fear that perhaps you won't find anyone else. This can be part of the reason why you still desire the narcissist, because you deem those days with the narcissist as better than what you're currently going through. Okay, it can also be that you've actually tried to meet new people very soon after the narcissist involved in your life. You've decided to meet new people, and either these new people weren't worthy, or perhaps you were met with rejection. This is so it can give you an underlying fear that you might be alone. Okay, but this is an unreasonable thought. Okay, the thing is if you just wanted to meet someone, anyone, okay, you can do it. If you put enough effort in to want to meet someone, you can do it. The problem is it going to be the right person? And this is what this being alone is all about. Now, it's a theory. It's however you want to take a look at it, right? Whether you look at it as dark forces, the devil, negative energy, negative parts of the psyche, whatever you want to look at it as, because no one truly knows what the root cause of this is this thought process that you're having of feeling unworthy, of feeling like you're gonna be alone and dreading being alone, is something that you need to get over. Okay, I strongly advise the importance of getting comfortable being alone. Okay, not rushing into new relationships. Not just, there's more to life than these so-called relationships, especially unworthy relationships. Okay, we're not even talking about genuine relationships. These relationships that we're discussing here in these audios is unworthy relationships. Okay, so this is why you can't just finish the dusty narcissist, right, and settle for some other dusty. It's like God's trying to show you, or the universe is trying to show you, like, now hang about, be more selective, carefully choose. You see, many of you are not even looking in that direction, but there may be a piece of you inside that feels incomplete without their companion, without their other half, and you feel incomplete without that. Okay, but really it's about becoming a whole version of yourself. You need to become whole and established in yourself, and this will happen. And I stand by this. I want you to understand it's never too late either. Okay, just because so-called friends or family members or colleagues at work are getting married or got happy families and this and that, doesn't necessarily mean that's what's right for you at this moment in time. Okay, because you don't know the in-depths of those relationships anyway. Your relationship may be on the surface with the narcissist involved in your life seem like a decent relationship. Okay, so you can't take these relationships that you see on TV with your friends, with your family, as I'm not saying they're in narcissistic relationships, but you don't know the ins and outs of them. Okay, also, it's about you rebuilding now through this time, and you're not just building yourself up to just settle with someone again in the future. there's something about settling that I think is is a very negative way of life, settling in a relationship. Okay, and I'm not encouraging you to just break up with people and stuff like this, but realistically, you were settling with the narcissist that was involved in your life, and then when it ends, then it shifts and it makes you feel like that you were the unworthy one, and you were settling in that relationship, and it come to an end. However it ended, it doesn't even matter. Even if they discarded you, it doesn't really matter. But I don't want you to have this fear of being alone. Okay, I want you to get used to this company that you have around you, and what I mean by the company is the space you have around you, the time you have around you, the freedom you have around you. Okay, it restricts you when you're in these relationships, especially because you give your all. That's what I'm saying. You give your all when you're in a relationship. Okay, and if these other people aren't giving their all, I'm not just saying you're going into a relationship to take from someone, but it needs to work simultaneously, with reciprocation, like expression. You need a healthy relationship from both sides, and I just don't want any of you settling for something again with another narcissist or going through the cycle again. So what you could say to yourself is you're taking carefully the time out now. You're not going to be alone forever. Okay, doesn't mean you're going to be alone forever. Like if you're really struggling that bad, I'm not condescending you here or putting you down or belittling you or anything like that. I'm just saying if it's really that bad and you can't be alone, you can find someone if you really tried. Okay? And the problem is just they're not, you don't know if they're going to be worthy or not. And that's the settling I'm talking about. Just settling for less. Okay? It's all about building your life up to where you want your life to be. And you become so established in your ways, and you have your routine and everything like that. And then if someone comes along in the future, then okay. But take it slow with them. Very slowly. Don't change your ways of your lifestyle, like drastically. Don't change your lifestyle. Stop doing the things that you're meant to be doing and things like that. That's why, like, it's all about building yourself up. Okay, but this fear of being alone, I think, is stemmed from these negative forces, these entities, the devil, the dark side of the psyche, whatever you want to call it. It stemmed from this force, that wants to encourage you to just rush out there, and while you're confused and you're not healed, and just settle in another relationship and confuse you more and waste more of your time. Okay, like I said, the relationship with a narcissist involved in your life wasn't a waste of time because you learned so much. Okay, but to go through it again with another narcissist, obviously it will be a learning experience as well, but there's no, it will be annoying to go through it again. It will be annoying, but it will still be a lesson. Sometimes your lessons happen over a period of time. Like, you were born in a dysfunctional family unit, then you had a narcissistic boss, then you had a narcissistic friend, then you had a narcissistic romantic relationship or relationships. This is what it can happen. You learn from all of these experiences. But I just don't want you to fear being alone. I want you to use it as your superpower. I want you to get comfortable in your own company, love your own company. Obviously, you can still see friends and family and stuff like that, but learn to love your own company. This is vital. It's much better prepared. You're much better prepared for a relationship when you're so established by yourself. Okay? But just remember, if you take a period of time out being by yourself, don't fall back to sleep when you meet someone new in the future. Remember all this stuff that you've learned from the experience with narcissists involved in your life, from the videos or the audios you've watched, from the books that you've read, from whatever, from your experience. Don't forget what you've learned, okay, when you encounter someone new. But just remember, it's not the be-all or end-all to have someone, just anybody. There's so much toxicity out there. It's just about moving very, very carefully now. You have to move very, very carefully and strategically, and you just can't let anyone into your life. So anyway, thank you for watching today. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can find a link in the description box below. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can also find a link in the description box below. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.